We here.
All right, welcome in everybody to a jam-packed Thursday episode of Daily Bread, coming at you live right at 12:25 on the East Coast. So the Masters is the only thing starting, but if you were in here with us yesterday with bullpen bets and at Dumb Brain Picks, you already had the targets to be looking for. But as usual, today's show is powered and sponsored by the Wise Guys Diamond Club. Be sure to be hopping in there. MLB season has begun today, and it's the number one Discord server out there to be there for that action. Also, you got tennis and everything else under the sun, so that's the spot to be. I'll actually have the Twitter up today, unlike Sosa, to make sure I can shout out all you comments there. So for all 20 plus of you tapped in through Twitter, shout out what's up. I'll test it out running that there, but YouTube is the number one spot to be. Make sure to give us a like, to give us a subscribe if you aren't already. You can tell us we're ugly, whatever the hell you want to do. If your team's going to go over or under the win total, drop your best bets, whatever the hell you want to do. The chat is yours. We got the best one out there on the airwaves. Sosa, we're supposed to have a game in an hour, but it hasn't stopped raining here. It hasn't stopped raining in Philly either, it seems like. So, opening day. How are the feelings? We got 3 sports we're going to talk about today. And we got this guy joining us tomorrow or Saturday if he lets me know which day.
Yeah. I'm excited for opening day. Obviously, the Dodgers don't play today. Lots of value I'm already looking at. I got 4 baseball plays for the people today. I only got 2 for basketball. I urge you to not overexpose yourself when it comes to units. Be smart gambling. Be responsible gambling. Just because I'm betting it doesn't mean you have to. I mean, I'd love to do the whole, the group thing, but if you're not, that's cool. Me personally, I think there's plenty of value today on the board. Yesterday, KD got us them 30 points kind of late, but it is what it is. What else?
We got King RJ60 shouting us out on Twitter. What's up to him? We got Real Madrid who spanked Chelsea. Benzema. Man, oh man. No one's hotter than him right now.
That Rex guy telling us about them to advance before the game's played.
Then Bayern laid an egg, so still can't cash that next one till next Tuesday, but maybe we can find some middle action there. But we got Europa, NBA, and MLB to be talking about. Nothing too big in the NBA last night. I mean, you only got the play-in seedings really at this point in the top of the East. Past that, I mean, the Suns coming back. What the fuck?
You weren't in Spaces earlier. It's okay. It's okay. He is. We saw the episode of Chappelle Show, bro. We know. What a great start. What a great start.
Yeah, Tigers in that pink mock neck as well. Got that over
That's
the corner.
Fuchsia. You guys keep saying pink. The correct color is fuchsia.
All right, fashion Sosa.
No problem. No problem. That's why I'm here. Yeah, he's looking good. He's looked good through 4 holes. Hopefully he can maintain that. He doesn't fatigue doesn't set in to some extent. But he's looking good so far to start the day. What are we leading off with today? What do you want to roll?
Well, we'll get through Europa real quick because I know no one really wants to be talking about that. So we'll keep it quick and simple. We'll go with the West Ham money line even at home today against Lyon. I just think it's an outclassed battle. Lyon sitting at the middle of the table. West Ham, they're positioned in the top 4, so they didn't use much rotation in their last match. But Lyon, the one thing with this under being juiced, they've been conceding a lot more than usual. So the West Ham team total over 1.5 isn't a bad look, but I'm just going to take their money line at home even.
Let's go.
NBA time. Quickest soccer segment we've ever had.
Yeah, it's going to be a quick NBA segment too. My favorite play tonight is going to be one that we've done and we've revisited multiple times. It's going to be CJ McCollum over 2.5 3-pointers made and minus 115. And that's in the Portland Trailblazers New Orleans Pelicans game. Obviously, the Pelicans are 100% in the plan. I think that at this point, it's just a matter of playing this game out against a trash opponent, giving your home fans something to look at prior to you going into the play-in tournament. I like CJ McCollum over 2.5 threes at minus 115. And the two other plays that I like, unless you want to dive in deeper in regards to that, but I want to, baseball today. I'm kind of hyped for baseball, no lie.
No, I don't got anything with the Portland Pels game.
Not too many people do at this point. And then in the San Antonio Spurs, Minnesota Timberwolves game, what we're going to go with is the play that's been the wagon. I think you know what it is. You know what it is?
I think we'll probably be going with the Wolves first half team total over.
Correct. Over 63.5 at minus 115. You got to roll with it till it's no longer. They play at pace. They shoot threes. San Antonio gives it up like, some of those ladies on the strip. So I'm 100% on the Minnesota Timberwolves team total first half over 63.5. And we have to roll with that. And
the one thing in this game, I was tempted to take the Spurs, but I think Vasil looks like he'll be probable for tonight. I think this is going to be a nice little rest spot for the Spurs before the play-in. Last trip, don't really think we see much for them. Their last road game is at Dallas, so they're back at home in their next one. I think this could get ugly quickly with the Spurs clinched.
Absolutely. And then I only have one more NBA play, and that's in the Memphis Grizzlies Denver Nuggets game. I like the over 232.5, no matter who it is. That both teams march out today.
Ooh. Not going with the player props?
No, not today. Those are my three plays for today. Just really focus more on baseball.
Not going with the player props?
No, not today. Those are the three. Those are my.
You got a nice little echo there. That really fucked me up for a second. Lakers, minus 13 with the Warriors. You could do it, but rest of the spots, 3 games left for most teams, some 2. Let's just get into opening day because that's why we know you're all here for that action. So Sosa, it's back. We started the show on June 22nd, so right in the heart and in the middle of the dead season of MLB. Came out clean on both sides of it, as you alluded to. You're the one who started the trend with the stolen base props, but everyone found out about you first through the Nerfies. So few games rained out, few more that might happen. Are we going to go through each one here since it's only like a 6-game slate at this point?
We can go through each one, but I only have plays from 4 games. So we could start with the Milwaukee. Well, this was a play that I was on, but then DraftKings boosted it. So I had this play and then we just found out the umpires for the game, and they're really super. They're very, very, very towards the pitchers. So I'm at a bit of a standstill with this particular play in the Brewers Cubs game. It's the Nerfy in that game. Obviously, we're fully aware of Corbin Burns being the Cy Young Award winner. So we know he's usually good for 3 outs. Kendrick's on the other side, a bit shaky. You'd have to probably learn the wind situation in Chicago in regards to him.
It's headed out over 10 miles per hour.
It's completely the line is juiced at minus 135. So it's actually literally went from minus 105 to minus 115 to minus 135 all this morning. So I liked it, but I'm staying off it. That would have been my only look. The game I do like, no runs in the first inning, is the Cleveland Guardians at Kansas City Royals. I believe that Greinke's going to come out juiced, be able to get you 3 outs, and Bieber's Bieber. Bieber has absolutely dominated. He's absolutely dominated Kansas City. So yeah, I like the no runs first inning in the Guardians Royals game at minus 115. That is my favorite play.
Yeah, and Beavers 4-0 when starting against the Royals. This team's 7-3 straight up. Grinky's seen them a bunch of times, but the return back at the home start, you might get a little bit of the juice from there. So that gets you through the first half clean. It's surprising. I mean, I guess it's not that surprising yet, but the Royals only being plus 112. I think Cleveland should go in there and clean up business, but I'm not laying that type of juice on the money line on day one of the season.
Yeah, no, sir. Another play that I have is in the Washington Nationals New York Mets game. I got it at 4. The number's now going up to 4.5. It's the Washington Nationals team total. I think that McGill's going to get lit up. I think Corbin's going to get lit up too. Corbin has shown that he was absolutely terrible last year. He was the ultimate fade for us. He made us tons of money. I like the Washington Nationals team total over 4.5. I don't trust the Mets starting rotation right now. Their 2 best guys are hurt. Having to march out McGill on opening day is kind of embarrassing. So I am 100% rolling with Washington team total. The next play that I have,
you're not going to go and get the full plus money on the Mets money line. You don't believe that they can pull it out full game?
I mean, they could. Washington's bullpen is horrendous, so that's a distinct possibility. But I personally, like I said, I think there are runs scored in this matchup, and I just think that Washington's going to be able to score 4+ runs in the game. If you can get it at the 4, I got it at the 4 at -125. It's up to over 4.5 right now at plus money. I like both. It'd be great to get the 4 because you can get a push on the 4. But I do believe that that game gets you get a lot of scoring, and I would take a small wager on Juan Soto to hit a home run. I think he's fully prepared to come out here and make a case for MVP. He knows who he is as a player. He's a young superstar. There's going to be plenty of opportunities to take him to hit dingers this year. And the final game and in the Washington Nationals New York Mets game, we got our first stolen base prop of the season.
Ooh, we got one.
That is Starling Marte at over half a stolen base at plus 325. As soon as he gets on base, he'll steal a base. Whether it's a walk or a single, I promise you, he will be running on the first pitch that the next guy in the lineup sees. He's going to generate offense. We've seen listen, if Lindor does not show up this year, it's time for us to start talking about him being first team all ski mask. 300 M's, 2 seasons in, he's looked like he's regressed for real. He really looks like he has regressed. This is a big time year for Francisco Lindor. He's going to have to show up. The hair dye is cool. The haircuts are cool. The shoes are cool because I fuck with New Balance. New Balance been dropping some heat. They got Teddy Santis now as the creative director. They're going to drop even more heat this year. Don't sleep on New Balance. I really mean that. First stolen base prop, like I said. Starling Marte plus 325, over half a stolen base for the New York Mets. I am also, my final play of the day in Major League Baseball comes out of the Houston Los Angeles Angels game, and I'm fading Shohei Ohtani in the first 5 innings.
Ooh.
I like Shohei Ohtani. Advanced metrics tell you that his future is in hitting. Amazingly talented. Depends on people to chase a lot. He's facing one of the better lineups in baseball. People are going to talk about Correa being gone. Listen, Houston is still loaded. They're still loaded talent-wise. They still got the pieces there in place. I think that for you to get them at plus money at any point against the Angels, until the Angels show us something, I like the Houston Astros first 5 money line at plus 115. Framber Valdez, I think can make those guys miss for the Angels. I think he can get you through 5 solid. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes over on his K prop today. So, hey, it's the truth, man. All ski mask is how we got to think of Lindor, bro. He made off with 300 M's. No one even thought he would get that money. He got that money, and he immediately reverted back to sucking.
Yep. So I got 2 team totals that I'm eyeing up. If you were rocking with us last season, you know I like to fade some of these starting pitchers, and one of them that we'll be going with, and this total has been dropping in the game, but I still like the St. Louis Cardinals to get over 4.5 runs in the game, -110. If you want to go a little bit spicier, since I'm fading the pitcher, you can go the first half, but the Pirates' pen isn't that great. Brubacher in his career against the St. Louis Cardinals is 0-4 with a 6.65 ERA. And he's given up 5, 3, and 5 in his past 3 starts last season. So we're right at that number. I'm taking the over 4.5 at -110.
All right. Real quick, also, a trend that we trend that we used to win us 8 consecutive bets last year was fading Yu Darvish.
That's where I was going with my next bet.
Especially
I'm
on
not
the
even
road.
kidding.
So I just want to throw it out there. Yu Darvish on the road last year was an absolute disaster. He has regressed immensely over the last 2 years, has lost velocity on his pitches, and he no longer makes people swing and miss the way he used to. So him being the opening day guy, best of luck if you're picking him, because I'll let you finish the thought.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that was gonna be my second question. Was do we lock in? Because I don't like the juice at over 3.5 at -130. On my one book, I don't have the other one up to say it, but that's just kind of where he started 2 late starts in August and September, both in Arizona, and he only made it through 2 2/3 in each, gave up 5 runs in both of those, so you would have easily cleared it in each of them. That's kind of just where Sosa alluded to. The fade you on the road is a good approach with the -130. That's been the one thing that's just kept me off it from locking it in right away. Sosa, are we scared or should we do it?
Oh, Arizona?
Yeah, team total over 3.5.
Oh yeah, we rocking with that for sure.
All right, -130. That'll be my 3 plays, obviously tailing all of Sosa's nerfies and stolen base props, but those will be 2 MLB and the West Ham money line sitting at even. That kicks off at 3. No K props?
We know who to go for those. Come on now.
Yeah, that's in the Diamond Club only. And then Cincinnati, you think that's really the game that we talked about the least, I guess, going to Atlanta. Ring night. Do we fade ring night team?
No comment. Roddy's watching.
All right. Tell him to Roddy, earmuffs. Do we fade him on ring night?
Nah, I think they get it done, bro. I think they get it done. I don't really like talking about that team, man. They depress me.
Yeah, Cincy, they could not hit lefties last season. So that's kind of also where I do like to fade the team on ring night, but don't know if I can do it with the Reds.
Yeah, and they seem to be sellers.
There he is. He's got him on the run line. He ain't scared about any potential pop there.
Is the total's over 9? Or is the total for the game over 4.5?
No, you're looking at a team total.
Oh shit, I'm tripping.
It's the Braves team total. It's 8.5 for the game, juice to the under.
Oh yeah, my bad. Lock of the century. Ain't nobody worried about the Braves, man. But yeah, that's all I got for today. It's opening day. Remember, in order to make it through an entire baseball season, you have to be very judicious in how you gamble. It's a long season. Don't overextend yourself on day one. Please.
Yeah, don't be laying the big juice. It's the best way to figure out if your tout's a fraud, if you ain't just only rocking with us. We appreciate all of you who are tapping in. We're supposed to have our man Jose from Gorilla Sports Radio on today, but on some stuff came up, so we hope all is going well with him. We wish him all of our best luck with that. We'll have a guest tomorrow and a guest Saturday to wrap up guest week. We'll be bringing them on more often. Tiger birdied while we were on here, so I don't know if we have to keep streaming because he only got through like 2 holes since we've been on, and he picked up a bird.
Hey, man, if you doubted Tiger Woods, shame on you. That's all I got. That's all I got, man. That's all I got. Like I said, I'm
Only one
excited.
stroke back of the lead. Only
I
one
will
stroke
also
back.
say this. If Tiger Woods is in contention on Sunday, y'all better be prepared for the most ignorant episode of Daily Bread you've ever fucking seen.
Oh,
You
man,
better
you actually mean we're going to go live on Sunday?
The most ignorant Sunday morning episode of Daily Bread that you've ever fucking seen. Me and Sam are just going to overtake the show. That's it. That's all. And if Tiger Woods is in contention on Sunday, we're going to have to run back bullpenning him on Sunday morning. I mean it. I really mean that shit. You want ignorance? I'll show you ignorance. Telling you. Oh, look at Eddie. Oh, Eddie. You're gonna have
you guys are friends now.
You're gonna have so much free time on your hands the next month.
So what Phil's jersey am I rocking?
You look like you're wearing a McCutcheon jersey.
No. Why would I have a Cutch jersey? Would be nice, but Chase Utley, obviously.
Oh man, the greatest in my book. I mean, I obviously love him because he ended his career with us. So shout out to him.
And Mac wrote him a love letter in Sunny, which was pretty funny. But give us a like, give us a subscribe. Tomorrow,
smiling, man. This is it just warms
he's
my
in
heart,
the tree
man.
right now, man.
It just warms my heart, bro. I love the guy, man. If y'all don't like Tiger Woods, y'all going to hell. I swear to God.
Give us a like, give us a subscribe. We'll be back live tomorrow for the Friday edition of Bread. It'll definitely be a little wild. We out.